Hey, we're here with Portugal the Man. Actually, two members from Portugal the Man, Zach and Ryan. Welcome to Tennessee.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I was just saying a second ago, you look very fresh for being at Bonnaroo. What's your excuse?
We arrived at 1, I think, today. So, yeah, and we drove till 6 a.m., but then we took naps. So I guess we're doing all right at this point.
Fresh off the boat, we're fine.
And did anything interesting at all happen on your drive down?
A couple of things. Well, I guess our singer got up at about 4 or 5 in the morning and drove the rest of the way and was driving almost 90 miles an hour and scaring the hell out of everybody in the van. I was just sleeping shotgun though, so it was all right. I've been up for about, before last night, it was about 35 hours I was up straight. We've had a few overnight drives and it's been pretty brutal, so I don't think I'm going to get much sleep this weekend either. So
It's not a good time to catch up. But that brings us to sleep forever. Yeah. Yeah, you see, segue, yeah. When I got out of the car today, I basically thought of the video as sort of a mindful way to cool myself down with the sled dogs in Alaska.
Did it work?
It worked for about 10 seconds, and then I needed water. Tell me about that video. It's really amazing, and it fits the song perfectly in a way I didn't think it would.
yeah, it was really cool doing it. We filmed it in Alaska, and we got to do it pretty cheap. We brought up a 3-person crew, which the director, Mike Reagan, he's one of our friends. He's worked on a bunch of videos for us. And he brought up 2 other guys, and then just our families helped out. I was running errands and carrying everything. It was about 35 below zero most of the days, and we were just out behind John's house in Alaska. And we had that idea for a while, and it kind of morphed into something else. We had a crazier idea where it would connect with another video that we did in the desert, but didn't actually end up working out. But it was a lot of fun, and yeah, I think it was beautifully shot, and you know, it's just being from there, we want to take advantage of where we live, and not a lot of people get to see that in music videos. There's not a whole lot of people that have aerial shots in the middle of winter in Alaska, and so we thought it'd be something cool to show everybody our home.
It's fabulous. And did the dogs work for union scale, or are you paying back in milk bones, or?
Those are John's dad's dogs. He trains them for the Iditarod for people. So, yeah, free dogs.
Yeah, well, they got paid with they got to eat a pig, and so when they're chewing on John's body, I went and bought a full pig from the butchers because it was close as we could get to human skin, and the butcher was crazy when I bought it. He was like telling me how to cook it. I'm like, oh no, just some dogs are gonna eat it. He's like, this thing costs $250, and you're just gonna feed it to dogs. And I explained the whole thing, and it ended up working out. But they're happy dogs. We take care of them.
Did you guys get to ride the dog sled at all?
We have not for the shooting of the video, but I got to go on a dog sled ride a couple winters ago when we went up to play a show. It was really cool.
What does it feel like? Because like when you're a kid and you're watching movies with people riding horses, you imagine how that would feel, and you get on there and it's like, this is not that fun. What about riding a dog sled?
It's quite a bit smoother than a horse ride, I would say. Do you agree, Zach?
I do agree. It's very nice. I like going out on them every now and then. It's just so unbelievably quiet. I mean, you're out there. I mean, in that place, I mean, there's hardly any animals. Everything's just frozen. There's no bugs. There's nothing. So you just hear dogs panting and their paws on the snow, and it's just insanely quiet. It's a really nice experience, actually.
And in bringing it back down to the heat, a completely different experience. How's Bonnaroo changed? You've been here before, and you're one of the hardest working bands out there. You've seen this thing change. How has it changed for you guys?
Well, one thing that's nice, it was muddy last time, which I know that's not what you meant, but that is definitely nice. No, it's great to be back. We really like it here. It was our first festival we ever did, so it's close to our heart in a couple ways, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. I haven't had much of a chance to walk around yet because we just got here, so I don't really know exactly how it has changed yet, but
we'll figure it out over the weekend, though.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I think you're correct on the mud, though. Maybe I did mean that, because so this year you can trade the mud in for the dust.
Yeah.
I much prefer. I'd rather be hot and sweaty than muddy wet. So.
Well, we look forward to your show, and thanks a lot.